All right, you're in for a treat. So, what I'm going to do is on the eve of doing our kind of first official goth metal lore night, before we do that, let's spend tonight and look at some Masters of the Universe toy commercials. Okay, you see that that thumbnail is from a Sears and Roebuck catalog from 1982. I remember when I was a kid, like you looked forward to that sort of like almost 2-inch thick book. Okay, you had furniture, you had clothes, you had appliances, you had just whatever you needed, like just accessories, like office supplies, and couches, and recliners, and golf clubs, and golf cat. I don't know, golf clubs, and golf bags, tennis rackets. But more importantly, you got to the toy section and you saw the Superpowers team, the Secret Wars, Mego 1970s Mego dolls, and you saw Masters of the Universe. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at commercials. We'll start with this one. This is the original Masters of the Universe commercial. You should remember this one. I'm not sure what we'll call this, volume 1 of kind of reacting to these. So I haven't seen this in a while. I've seen it before, but I don't remember much about it. I think
this toy comes with something that can really open up a kid's imagination.
I like that old-fashioned 1970s announcer voice.
Skeletor is his enemy. It's the Masters of the Universe collection. And for my kids, the legend begins here with Castle Grayskull.
It's a very old-school commercial that's based on like the 1960s way.
Skeletor has captured Castle Grayskull. We must stop his evil power. Grayskull!
Great quality animation. It's all the original voice actors from Filmation, but done differently.
Skeletor is getting away! But Castle Grayskull is safe with us! Nothing's safe while Skeletor is out there. And so the legend continues in this Masters of the Universe.
Very, very good introduction to the toy line.
My kids, look for it. It's new. From Mattel.
I don't have that Castle Grayskull or the toys anymore. Yeah, that was a very different time. Very different time. I remember just like, I got that Castle Grayskull in 1983 or so. I think I got 2 different He-Man toys. I'm not sure if my extended family got me a different He-Man, but I remember one had one color off. So like the He-Man that I got had like a faded white color, and then a more accentuated like a emphasized peach color on the other He-Man doll. But they were the exact same He-Man, right? And Castle Grayskull, which I thought was like just an excuse to carry your figures in a suitcase. But it was Castle Grayskull. You had the little ladder, you had the elevator, you had the trap door, you had like a nice little living room there for all your figures. And that was a different time. This was like the way it was done was like you had that old-fashioned 1970s announcer voice. Sounds very faded. And you had Casey Kasem's voice. Casey Kasem had that more livelier voice. And he did Barbie commercials. But yeah, that was a very old school, very black and white kind of style of announcing things. This product will soften hands as you do dishes. Great cleansing, refreshing drink. Like that old-fashioned. That's the way announcers used to be on TV. So let's go back and see if we can find. We're going to go back and see if we can find the other commercials. Okay, so here we have the Castle Grayskull commercial from '81. I think it's a slightly different one, but let's take a look at it.
What do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull.
It's a different, not the same dad.
It's mine.
That's so
I think I've shown this one before.
He-Man.
Dun, 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 dun. He-Man, He-Man. Haha.
This man's escaping.
The throne, Dad.
Yeah, there's the little chair.
Dad, you saved the castle.
Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, it's basically like capture the flag. I think that's what they were trying to go for at Mattel. Well, Mattel was a different animal back then. Oh my God! So there was a 1982 Castle Grayskull vintage. The real like sort of the real champion is the classics Grayskull. That thing could devour the one over here. I mean, you look at that. I mean, that thing could devour this Castle Grayskull. This Castle Grayskull is pretty big. I mean, it's lively. There is no real room in this one, but if you wanted to have a little set, you just keep the door closed and go around the back, and you could have a fight scene from looking from the back, because you could see things going on back there from the backside, or you could open up one of these and show something from the side. There's a 360 logic to that, so really cool stuff. So there's a 20-minute video of commercials. Let's see. Hopefully I don't run into reruns, but I'll go back and look at it. So this one's simply 80s Masters of the Universe toy commercials. Maybe many of you have seen it. I haven't really seen all of it. So if we see reruns, we'll skip over the reruns of what we've already seen. There's the official logo, 1982 to 1980 fucking 7.
What do we have here?
Oh.
Castle Grayskull.
The Universe Collection.
So yeah, it's any of you still have it, good on you. And you get that little set you can put your weapons on. There's Ram Man.
Evil control Castle Grayskull.
Oh yeah, Dad, what? Ram Man power. I'll get us inside, He-Man.
Yeah, you're pushing the door closed. That doesn't do anything.
Have to put the castle together.
Ram Man, use your head. I just did. Not that way. We have a prisoner.
Good. Who's the prisoner?
You are, as we have the power.
Oh no. The Masters of the Universe Collection. Each
That's what commercials could be fun, right? And this is all based on like, oh, Manny faces, yeah. Yeah, you turn the head.
He's your friend? Friend and ally. He's just kind of weird sometimes.
What? Gotta think about that one. But yeah, I mean, it's based off of Conan the Barbarian, that they couldn't get the license for Conan. I think it was predated Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or maybe it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I think it was before. There's Trapjaw. Yeah, so that little loop on his head is where you could put him through line writing. And there's Battle Cat. Yeah. Yeah, so now we don't need Dad anymore. Dad's gone. Dad's exercising on his bike. That's the thing. You don't need him. This, yeah. I remember I saw. So the way I saw this was that, if I pause, is that Battle Armor He-Man was some kid had it in the kindergarten to first grade. And I said, oh my God, that's a different He-Man. That's not the one I have. This one has silver armor. But not only that, but you'll see in a moment.
Battle Armor He-Man and Skeletor each sold separately.
And he was in a wheelchair, so. Yeah, so he has battle damage. So the newer one, you can just take off the plates.
Now the real fun begins.
I wish they had worked this hard for, because believe it or not,
Also sold separately from Mattel.
before we get to the next one, I think that we do like the action features on a toy. We act like we're mature adults and we just like action figures. If they released a Masterverse He-Man with battle armor that could do that, you push the button instead of just taking off plates, I don't think we would have objected to that. It's like the inner gears of a watch, okay, or a mechanical toy that has these little like gears and cogs and sprockets that make it work. We're fascinated by that shit. Some of us are mechanics, or we work on cars, or we work on robots. And you see that stuff, like Roboto, like you see the gears turn and Roboto moves his mouth. That's something that's important. And you don't see that in the Masterverse toys. And I'm not saying every single Masterverse toy should do that, but it's so sad that we don't have that now. I remember this. He's got to change to He-Man. I see He-Man off to the side. Hey, you changed in front of me. Where's his sword? Nobody has any swords. Where are the swords? You gotta do sword fighting. So there's Battle Armor Skeletor. There you go.
He-Man and Skeletor, Whiplash and Buzz
So
Off.
that's kind of cool that he could just move the tail.
Have a powerful wing warrior.
And you got the wings. He has to have the wings.
Super Stinger Buzz Off.
I have 2000X Buzz Off and 2000X Whiplash.
Now, may the mightiest warrior win.
Buzz Off and
They didn't all have to be muscular. Every character has to be fucking muscular. I mean, not necessarily, but that's the way they make everything.
He-Man meet Clawful with his awesome group of
Clawful is good, but 2000X Clawful is better.
Battle Armor Skeletor, each sold separately.
You asked for it, Clawful. Meet Fisto with his super smash power. We'll see who smashes who. May the mightiest power prevail.
Fisto and Clawful.
Just like take off his left arm, that'd be the end of it.
Sold separately from Mattel.
He-Man.org. That's what He-Man.org was a site, and not just a stupid forum site.
He-Man, Stratos,
Haha.
each sold separately.
Your evil mist won't make a slave of He-Man. Oh, yeah? What more?
I can't find the head. I have Cobra Khan. Hold on. I put him away, but the Cobra Khan that I have from 2000X, I can't find the head. I don't know where the head is. It's a head. You stick him on, and then you push the button, and he works. And he's got his gun. Much better version. That's the thing I liked about the 2002 He-Man toys. They were much better. The Four Horsemen made real masterpieces. And maybe if I have enough money, I can get the Staction figures more. I just need the ones from the Horde and the Snake Men.
Figures each sold separately from Mattel.
Only web store.
Web Store.
Get inside.
The one made by the Four Horsemen are very good.
Castle Grayskull and Battle Armor He-Man each sold separately. You put the castle together.
Yeah, he climbs up.
You're not getting this way, then web store will drop in from above.
Ha
For the lady. I'll get you to that web store. Catch me if you can, He-Man.
Web Store. Masters of the Universe
Yeah, that's the blue guy, right?
sold separately from Mattel.
It's the blue guy. This was the loudest toy I ever had. That thing made so much noise. But it worked. So it would climb and move around.
Batteries not included.
And it climbs over gaps. That's how the kids, like, it's just like in the mini comics, you know, they chase each other around Castle Grayskull and shit. There's Snake Mountain.
Ready to take on He-Man?
Snake Mountain, Battle Armor He-Man and Skeletor each sold separately. You put the mountain together. Batteries not included.
Is your serpent ready to strike? Yes. Come, He-Man. Come to Snake Mountain.
Yeah, it's that little micro. Yeah, the little mouth moves around.
Microphone new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Action figures each sold separately from Mattel.
Yeah, I still have Thunder Punch He-Man. I don't have that silver shield, but I still have Thunder Punch He-Man.
Like I said, Boneface. You hear the thunder here?
Yeah, so you take a blast cap from those cheap guns. You take a blast cap, you stick it in He-Man's back, and you just pull it back. That's how it works.
From Mattel. Comets bring heroic.
Rock On and Stondar. Yep, I remember.
One more paralyzing Dragon Blast and what? 3, Fisto!
Shoot water in them.
Your Dragon Blaster can't stop the most powerful robot in the universe. Freeze, Roboto! I said freeze!
This is the most sophisticated our toys were back then. Now you look at the more like the Todd McFarlane toys.
To the universe.
There's the Horde
Coming soon.
coming soon. Wow.
Evil fog. Cyclone, use your whirling powers to investigate. Around and around I go. Decide, Cyclone, spin the squad. Stop my whole evil art when Cyclone spins. Evil everywhere.
Cyclone from the Masters of the
Yep,
Universe
got that one too. From 2000X.
Comets bring heroic.
And there's the meteor and shit.
And Rock On landing soon.
Which was Beastman. I'm still angry.
Can't be seen.
He-Man,
In India, they have it for like 1,299 rupees, which is like $16.
Do again.
but they don't ship to America.
Boneface, it's 2 against 2. Mossman fooled you. Yarg!
Mossman, new from the Masters
Yeah,
of the
he
Universe
smelled like
collection.
moss. He was furry and he smelled like moss.
From Mattel.
Ew.
I never liked this toy because he stank.
Man-at-Arms, He-Man, Stinkor, and Skeletor figures each sold separately.
I do have the Masterverse Stinkor. Yeah, just cut out a soda bottle. There you go.
Collection. Other
Because we don't have anything else.
separately from Mattel.
Mattel needs to make more soda bottles. This one I have as, I did have this toy, but now I have the Masterverse edition.
Skeletor, Spikor, and He-Man figures each sold separately.
No one can stop the spike-studded armor of the mighty Spikor. Not even me, you muscle-bound porcupine. Not even you, He-Man.
Spikor is new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Other action figures each sold separately from Mattel.
Too bad. We'll be double trouble for He-Man. I'll get him. No, he's mine.
Too bad, Skeletor.
Are they making like an Origins version of Tuva and Badrar? And then you put them together?
Name's Too Bad. Too bad for you. Oh, yeah? Who wants me first? You get him. No, I'm getting out of here.
Too bad. New from the Masters of the Universe collection.
Yeah, Skeletor fused them together.
From Mattel.
At last, I've got He-Man trapped with my walls of evil. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had this one. I have just about all of these toys.
Figures and Bassosaurus vehicle each sold separately.
Bash away.
Bassosaurus.
On you, Boneface. Yarr!
Bassosaurus new from the
Yeah,
Masters
it's
of the
pretty cool.
Universe
It's like
collection. Not for use with some
these
figures
toys had to do
sold separately
something.
From Mattel.
The mighty land.
Land Shark, Land Shark.
Yikes! And He-Man for dessert.
Land Shark vehicle, Skeletor, Mechanic, and He-Man figures each sold separately.
Help!
Land Shark, Land Shark, Land Shark, Land Shark,
Ever a lockjaw, land shark?
Shark. Land Shark vehicle new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Not for use with some figures. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Oh yeah, there's Spidor. And he just walked around. He could walk on legs. No batteries. Yeah, like what? C batteries? 9-volt battery? I forgot.
You put Spidor together. Spidor from the Masters of the Universe collection. Not for use with some figures. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel. New from the Masters
Yeah,
of the
Battle
Universe
Bones.
collection.
So Battle Bones was the only toy that wasn't owned by Skeletor or He-Man or the Horde. Like, you could put the good guys or the bad guys in them.
Can also help you carry on the struggle. The struggle for
All the power in the
Yeah, you just stick everybody in there. That was the way it's supposed to be advertised.
the Battle Bones collector carry case. New from Mattel. Each toy sold separately.
The memories.
The ultimate threat to the universe is here.
I am Hordak, and this is my evil horde.
Yeah, it squirts water and suction cups. Mantenna with eyes. Grizzlor with a fur.
Hordak, my friend. The evil horde has no friend.
The Evil Horde. New from the Masters of the Universe collection. All figures each sold separately.
Modulok.
Because Hordak, I am
What? You lock.
an evil horde all by myself with 1,000 battling bodies.
Yep, and you can mix it with multi-bot. Modulok, Modulok.
Together, Modulok, I'm gonna take you apart.
Modulok with 22 changeable parts. New from the Evil Horde and Masters of the Universe. Other figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
This is what we had before Nintendos and PlayStations. When Atari was boring. This is the Fright Zone. I think looking back, we would have had the Fright Zone from the Filmation. That big terror looking thing. Haha, it's a sock puppet.
Now, the most powerful warriors in the universe have the most powerful weapon. It's Terror Claw's skeleton.
Yep. Terror Claws. This is the last commercial I remember for this series. I never got this He-Man, but I did get this Skeletor.
Watch the weapons fly. Battles Terror Claws.
The VHS wear and tear,
Masters of the universe.
or Betamax.
Comets from the sky bring allies in disguise. They've landed.
Yeah, Rock God and Stondar.
Stondar, Rock-On, He-Man and Grizzlor figures each sold separately. Stondar, Rock-On, rocks you transform to surprise.
Hey, Grizzlor, who's that? Rock-On! Stone-Dog! My friends have landed! We'll crush the evil horde!
Stondar and
Yeah,
Rock-On.
did you get your Rock On figure?
Of the universe. Action
How about
figures
Stondar?
from Mattel. Now, He-Man has an ally with a nose for trouble. Snout Spout.
Snout Spout. I have the newer version.
Snout Spout, He-Man, Horde Trooper, and
Now the Horde Trooper I never bought until later.
enemy goes.
And when I mean later, I mean last year.
Why me? Hole's head about this Hordak! Got it!
No Buzzsaw Hordak yet, or Hurricane Hordak.
Sold separately from Mattel. They call him Blast.
Rio Blast.
He-Man's quick draw deputy.
Yep. Yep, I had all these toys except for Horde Trooper.
Rio Blast. Now, He-Man's rising force.
Extendar.
Let's go, Smile! Get out of reach!
Figures and sets sold separately. You, the Masters of the Universe. Extendar, a tower of power. Laser Bolt.
Hordak's got cyclone grounded. Help!
Laser Bolt, He-Man.
Now by this time they're more faster, aren't they? Faster and more intense.
From high-speed assault cycle.
Look at this.
Fast battle
It's got like the Mask, Voltron, GoBots, Mighty Orbots kind of thing going on.
Masters of the Universe. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Yeah, these are collections of different YouTubers who got these.
Now no hero can track He-Man. And his mighty Blaster Hawk. Awesome on the
This is a super rare toy because I don't remember this one. Blaster Hawk.
Blast off, Blaster Hawk!
Invincible in the air.
It's a laser gun or a toy gun.
Blaster Hawk with 8 blaster discs. New from the Masters of the Universe.
Does anybody have this?
Blaster Hawk. Another.
This is probably rarer than the Eternia playset. I never got the Blaster Hawk.
Now, Skeletor.
I also never got the Slime Pit. My mom wouldn't let me have that.
Roboto, Skeletor, Castle Grayskull, and Frank.
That is cool.
You put them together.
Whoa! Back off, Bug Eyes! Activate power pictures! Fright Fighter, attack! Help! Soon Skeletor can take off with all that power!
Fright Fighter. New from the Masters
Fright
of the
Fighter.
Universe. Action
I don't remember this one either.
Mattel.
Are these gonna come back? Eternia. Never got this one. So hopefully you got your Eternia playset. And if not, that's alright.
Imagine the power lift to the control chamber. At last, the Masters of the Universe, the world you've always imagined can be yours.
Yeah, these got faster and more intense, more graphics.
Out from the depths of Snake Mountain,
Less kids talking.
men, the lowest
There's the Snake Man.
Ratlord's evil head strikes. Tongue Lashor, whose evil
Less kids talking, more announcer talking.
I'm ready for him!
But is He-Man ready for their king? Yes, when his skin comes off, his evil comes out.
Uh.
Yes, Tongue Lashor and Ratlord, new from the Masters of the Universe, each sold separately from the...
Now the King Hiss stuff is more sophisticated.
Now, Hordak brings up triple trouble. It's Hurricane Hordak. With
Yep, Hurricane Hordak.
Thunderball mace bashes, bashes, bashes.
You're next, Boneface! Come and get it!
Blade slashes, slashes, slashes.
He's out of control!
Can anyone, can anything stop?
Oh!
Hurricane, yeah. I got that one, and I had I bought Buzzsaw at a oh, there's Drag Store. Yeah, he drags along the floor.
Multiplies and takes 22 movable parts, making for multiple terror.
Yep.
Trooper, the mindless robotic enforcer, he's cracking up. Mantisaur, the gruesome insectoid Steve.
Mantisaur.
You can complete your evil horde to this gang.
Yeah, I had like a Buzzsaw Hordak from a swap meet.
And remember, you can get King Randor free when you buy any 3 Masters of the Universe figures.
I know King Randor was a figure that you could get at a store. What is this?
Terror grabs hold of the universe. Monstroid. When
Oh,
Monstroid
shit.
is wound up, it cracks, it lurches, it spins, and thrashes because just like Hordak,
Oh shit.
it's bad.
I get it. I'll stop it.
Fuck. Good luck.
Monstroid.
Got it.
New from the Masters of the Universe. We put it together. Action figures sold separately from Mattel.
This is like 86 or 87.
From the Masters of the Universe, Hordak reveals the most gruesome tragedy.
Oh yeah, the slime pit.
Welcome to the
Yeah, my parents would not. They were insistent that I never got this.
Like, are you my slave? Not the slime. Yes, my slime will overpower you. I've been slime. No one escapes the evil or slime pit.
The Evil Horde Slime Pit, new from the Masters of the Universe. You put it together. Figures sold separately from Mattel. The Legend of He-Man.
And now we get to 87.
With Blade, the slashing blaze of terror. With Sauron, Skeletor's evil lieutenant with a mouthful of lightning. Can they catch
Ah.
him before his cosmic...
The only toy that could do that.
Now, you can live the adventure with Sauron, Wildor, and Blade.
Of course, you knew that Sauron was a fire hazard.
Sold separately from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Now Skeletor charges into battle with awesome artillery.
Stop it.
Nothing except Beam Blaster. It actually fires a light beam to stop artillery.
Give up, He-Man. Fire!
Skeletor, but only with a bullseye to the evil eye. Figures sold separately. You supply the batteries. I have the power. New artillery Beam Blaster set.
They're like a handful of toys that I never even knew about. The mosquito machine or the artillery. I never even heard of these.
From the black depth of the sea, Skeletor strikes with a scuba tank gear.
What do these do?
Puts on Tower 2.
Oh shit.
You're too full, big breath.
Scuba tank, Tower 2.
Next time, he's mine.
And Cliff Climber power gear.
Shit.
Like Returnia with massive
Like they had to still make toys long after it was like dead.
He-Man, now with a free Adventures cassette.
Oh, there you go. Did anybody have those?
He-Man in a time warp.
Where am I?
Ancient pre-Eternia, lost land of
Oh, shit.
dinosaurs. Thunderous Tyrannosaurus Rex battles mighty Bionatops.
There's pre-Eternia.
Dinosaurs.
Take this, He-Man.
How can He-Man survive? New from the Masters of the Universe, figures Bionatops, Tyrannosaurus
Ah.
Rex, and Turbo Yaktos each sold separately. Can He-Man escape the past and them?
Dinosaurs. So there are a handful of toys that I did not even know existed. The last 5 minutes, I had no fucking idea. No idea that they existed. And they had never been revived. So the scuba stuff, the light display, knocking your figures off with the light show, or the mosquito. It was like, I think maybe that's where they got the Gary the Dragonfly thing from. I don't know. The Dragonfly machine. So many different toys that we had no idea about. Monstroid. So yeah, that's it. That's the, there's probably more, but we'll look at those, probably She-Ra or the Space He-Man. And that was like the purity of 80s commercials. Now, there's nothing like that at all. There's nothing like that. Get this mobile game. Get your parents' permission. Get this mobile game. Like, that's it. That's all there is now. What else is there?